Right, yes, I'm sitting on the kitchen floor. It's getting quite late now, and I'm in doing the kitchen and dining room. I've done half and half because what happens is I've got two tubs here. One is actually quite a big one. I think it's actually bigger than an 80 litre one, and then I've got, I think this is about an 80. I'm sure it is, and that one's slightly bigger. This one I have all the kitchen trays and everything in. The only thing is I'm splitting things. I have actually, it's taken me a little bit longer to pack the Christmas decorations up this year due to the fact that I've swapped it round a little bit by packing them up, because I feel as though it's going to make it a lot easier when we come to put them up the following Christmas. And of course this one, I can't even lift this one even now. It's only what, quarter of a full, but it has trays in, it has the worktop protector, which is a Christmas one, it has the cake platter, which is solid pottery and everything, plus I have to stack it in a way that it sort of doesn't dislodge when they go up in the loft. But due to the fact that it's quite heavy, I'm trying to split it, so I'm going to have kitchen and dining room, I've got tins behind me, in two different boxes, just to make it, you know, sort of, disperse the weight a little bit. So at the moment I've got one of my little tins, because obviously these are handy, these are the Christmas tins, these are handy to package things up. And this is the one, because obviously these were new for Christmas. These are the ones, if you remember, from Poundland. So I've got like two little cottages here, and I'm just wrapping these on because obviously the glitter does come off, and it's in case they get a little bit dislodged and everything, so they don't sort of bang into one another. And then I'm just wrapping each of them up in a little bit of kitchen roll, and then I'm hoping all this set is going to go in the tin, and doing it a way that they don't bang together and they don't sort of move when it goes up in the loft. So yeah, I think I'm not going to get the lounge done. I was hoping to get the rest of the home done, even if the lounge doesn't get done. I may start taking the decorations down off the main tree, possibly when we're watching TV, because I can sit and partly do that anyway. But I am feeling it now. I am quite tired. Yeah, brilliant. So there we are. It's all in the tin like that, and we can put a lid on, so I know that I do make a habit, before anybody says, because I'm not labelling it, because I never did, because we weren't visiting or anything, I didn't get to make any cakes or cookies, and these are the sort of tins, especially try and get them after the season, so the following season I can do cookies and cakes and deliver them. But it hasn't happened this year because we haven't been visiting. But I do make a habit of checking the tins, and I'm usually very careful how I get pieces out of the tubs, because I know every nook and cranny, every tin box I use to put pieces in like this, so I know that's got the whole of the cottage in. Well, I call it the Christmas village, that went on the shelf in the kitchen. This tin is what I use to stand the tree in off the breakfast bar. I haven't put the lid on properly. That's got all the breakable bits in, also wrapped up in kitchen roll, and some of the soft toys just to pad it out. So that one's done. Again, because we didn't have our visitors Christmas Eve, and I think I did say one of the things I get in every year is these sort of tubs. This is a 8-pack of micro fresh tubs. These ones actually are dishwasher, microwave, freezer, and they can be used for obviously any leftovers. And the idea I normally have these in is due to the fact that you know, we was going to have a buffet Christmas Eve for hubby's birthday, which we didn't, because we couldn't, and used use these sort of things to send little bits and pieces home with people, normally family and friends, but didn't happen. So I thought this year, because again I want to sort of use these to hopefully pack the bin out. So in this one, it's got all those, I don't know what you call them, like lollipop type decorations, and it's also got the plastic candy canes in there, so that's all in one. This is off of the breakfast bar tree, so I've got that Perfect Man wooden decoration in there. And then, as you can see, it's got those recipe little books and the felt gingerbread people in there. So that's a good idea also if you want to separate your decorations. These are quite small ones, but you can get them in different sizes. Try obviously Poundland or some of the cheapy shops, and you can get them. And you know, these are not necessarily breakable in these, so that's okay. They don't need wrapping up, but it's also a way of, you know, sort of lodging these into the little you know, areas to pad it out a little bit. So this tin has got breakables in, so I'm hoping that's going to, yep, be there. And this tin's got breakables in, so that's going in there. I'm hoping my kitchen, my breakfast bar tree may go in here. I haven't actually tried it. It may have to go in that one. It might actually go in because I don't think this bottom bit comes off. Oh, it does. So that might make it easier for it to go in diagonally, which it does. Yep. And that is the stand. So I really would like to have a little bit bigger tree, I think, in here. So that is the stand. I'll put that down there. I'm going to put these decorations in there due to the fact that these do belong to this tree. So I just pop those in there. So I've still got a little bit of room there. What I tend to do is, because I'm not sure if I'm going to use these next year, but I've used these to wrap things up, because like these, because I noticed, I don't know if anybody else noticed, these were from the previous year, but I don't think they had these this year, which was a shame really, and I love these. I would have liked a few more of these, but what I tend to do is then use this, or anything I can, to wrap breakables like this. Really and truly, these are quite a few years old now, so I'm going to use those to wrap any breakables up. And as I said, these are quite delicate as well. I don't put any soft furnishings up, like cushion covers, my towels, sort of oven gloves and anything like that. They actually all get washed and they actually get stored in our airing cupboard. I have shared that before, how I store them. When I come to do my airing cupboard this coming month, I will actually go through that again, due to the fact that I've also got to get my boiler serviced at some point. Every time I'm going to get it done, it's locked down, and usually they only want emergencies usually during that time. So as I said, I've got a fair few more bits to sort out and put away. I want to get this lot done, even if, as I said, I don't think I'm going to get the lounge done, but we shall see. I might start taking some of the ornaments off of the tree. So I'm going to carry on here, and then I'll come back in a little while and show you my progress. Right, so I've packed all the kitchen and dining room pieces, including the breakfast bar tree, in the tubs. It's a bit like Tetris, if that's the right game, where it's a bit of jiggling, you know, and packing it out as much as we can. I've even known in the past to put old towels or something rolled up and put them over the top or rolled up to pad it out, but usually I get to a certain point now that all my tubs are actually full, so nothing tends to move about. There is a little bit of room, so I think I've got rid of, or will be getting rid of, like 4 boxes of the trees now, so that's at least something. And as I said, jiggling things about does help, and trying something out different this year than putting all of them back in the same tubs as what I've normally done. So that is the kitchen dining room finished. If I didn't say earlier on, I've already done the bathroom. I did that before I actually done our bedroom, because I washed all the bath mats, towels, flannels, all the Christmas stuff, the oven gloves and things like that, and I had the washing machine going in the background while that was going as well. The only thing that I've got sort of left to do is what I call my lights and whites, which is like the white tea towels and the towels and everything from the cloakroom. So that's all in a pile by my washing machine, ready to be washed, because that's the next lot of washing that needs to be done.